Yo, this is Gyromancer here, and welcome back to another Minecraft plugin showcase. Today we're going to be taking a look at Exotic Garden by mrCookieSlime, which is an add-on for Slime Fun, which is one of the plugins that I use in my Excel Survival series. So, in order to get started, we need to use the Slime Fun guide, which is from the plugin Slime Fun, and we open it up. We see all this stuff in here. And all of the stuff from Exotic Gardens are in these four right here. So we have berries and berry bushes, along with some tomatoes, which aren't really berry bushes. And then we have drinks, so you have all sorts of juices and smoothies. And then we have pies and jelly sandwiches. And then we have all of the various fruits in here and their fruit trees. And so in order to use most of this stuff, you need these two Slime Fun devices right here. You need the enhanced crafting table, which you'll need to unlock in machines tier 1, and it is right over here. It's the first thing you need. It requires a dispenser and a crafting table. You set it up like so, and you place all the stuff you want to craft in this dispenser here, and then you hit the crafting table and it crafts it. And then you need the juicer here in order to make all of the special juices and smoothies, and that is also in machines tier 1 right here. It's a dispenser, another brick fence, and a piece of glass. And you place the berries or whatever it is that you are making the juice or smoothie out of in here, and then you right click on this nether brick fence, and it will make juice. So let's actually get into all of the various trees and bushes. And just for you all to note, there are multiple ways to get a hold of these. I just cheated them into my inventory, but if you're just playing survival, then they will actually naturally spawn in the world trees and bushes from Exotic Gardens once you have the plugin installed. And you can also break tall grass here. See, I just broke a piece of tall grass and I got another blackberry bush. So just by breaking tall grass, you can get various bushes and trees, and that is actually one of the things configurable in the config file, but we'll get into that in a second. Let's first check out all of the trees. So this is the pomegranate. Let's grow it here with bone meal. And here we go. We have a pomegranate tree, and these are the berries. And if, say, we take all these pomegranates off, you just collect them by punching them. Whoops. So if we take all of these off, the fruit really actually isn't going to grow back, and so the way that you have to grow more pomegranates is by chopping down the tree. I have a lumber axe, which is also from Slime Fun, which allows me to chop down a whole tree, so I'll just do that. And you get more pomegranate saplings from these trees, and then you can just plant them again and have them grow again and get more fruit out of them. So we have some pomegranates here. Let's head over to the next one, which is plum. And that's what the plum tree looks like. We have some nice plums here, and it looks nice. Let's head on to the coconut tree. This is probably my favorite looking tree. These will spawn naturally in the desert, and they look really cool. They have coconuts here, and if we get them, we can get some coconuts. Let's head on to cherry. So the cherry trees are pretty big. Probably the biggest, they have the most leaves out of all the trees. So we now have some cherries. Now we have the lemons. Here are the lemon trees with lemons on them. Get some lemons. Look pretty nice. And lastly, we have the apple oak. So this is basically like a modified apple, just oak tree that holds, that you get apples from, but they're actually visible. So, you know, normal trees like these, you can get apples from them occasionally, but they don't visibly have any apples on them. So if we head over to the juicer here, let's actually get rid of all these saplings, and let's grab all of our fruits here, and head over to the juicer, and we can throw these in here. So we'll throw some coconut in here, and we get coconut milk. Throw a plum in here, plum juice, throw lemon juice, put a cherry in there, cherry juice, and so on. So you can do this with all of the fruit, and you can also do it with all the bushes. So what we're going to do here is show off some of these bushes, and these are pretty cool. We'll plant them back here. So unlike the trees here, these actually give you fruit all over again. So when you chop these down, they're not gonna grow the fruit back. But the bushes, let's plant them down. I think I just heard one of them go off. Okay, yeah. So the bushes, when they look like just these saplings, right? But then they grow, and they grow into actual bushes, and then you can break the bush, and it will be harvested. It can be harvested. I don't actually know. Can we use bone meal to make it go? Yes, we can. And that's actually glitched out. It's not supposed to look like that. Here, let's see if we can get another one of them. There we go. There's one. Some of these heads are glitched out right now. It might be my connection. Okay. So see here we have this bush, and if we break the bush, then it pops out this fruit, and then the bush is there again. And then you can grow the bush again and get more fruit out of it. And you can just keep doing this. So now we can head over here to the juicer, throw some tomatoes in here. Whoops, and I broke that. And we got some tomato juice out of it. Here, let's fix this. So that's not all that you can do with these. So let's get rid of all these bushes. Oops. And now we can get into all the various foods that you can make. So, let's see here. We can make, we have strawberries. We'll make a strawberry jelly sandwich. So we need 2 bread and a strawberry. We'll put it in the enhanced crafting table. So let's get some bread. And go into the enhanced crafting table. And hit that. And voila. We have strawberry jelly sandwiches. And so that's some of the food you can make out of them. So you can make jelly sandwiches out of basically all of the fruits that come from the fruit bushes. And then you can also make pies out of most of these trees, the fruits that come from the trees, and then some of the ones that come from the bushes. So let's make ourselves, let's make, what do we have? We have pomegranate, cherry. Let's make a cherry pie. So, let's see here. Ooh, tomato pie. Here's cherry pie. Okay. So it requires 1 cherry, milk, wheat flour, sugar, and eggs. And wheat flour is from Slime Fun. And the way you get that is you use a grindstone, and you put some wheat in the grindstone, and then you can make wheat flour. But just for the sake of this video, we're going to do SF cheat. And we're going to go grab some wheat flour. And then I'm going to try and remember the recipe. probably messed up already. Okay. And there we go, cherry pie. So you can do this with most of the fruits. So you can make all of these, and you can make all of these juices and smoothies, and yeah, that is what it's all about. So Exotic Gardens is all about aesthetics, because it makes all these beautiful trees that actually have fruit on them. And it's also about getting new foods. So you can make all these different foods using mostly these two machines. Though in order to make these pies, you're going to have to use the grindstone to get wheat flour for a lot of them. Some of them don't actually require... They're not all the same recipe for some of them. But yeah, and let's head into the config file here for a second. So in the config file, you can edit whether or not tall grass drops saplings and bushes. And you can also edit the drop chance of when the saplings and bushes actually drop from the tall grass if they do. You can also blacklist some worlds so that these don't spawn in certain worlds if you have multiple worlds. And then if you want to actually turn some of these items off, so say you don't want strawberries in your world, you can go into the Slime Fun config, and then there's an item file. They're both YML files. And you can head into there and you can edit whether or not you can get these various items from Exotic Gardens. And so yeah, that is about it. If you enjoyed, then leave a like and a comment if you have something to say. Also check out this plugin. I'll have a link to it in the description below by mrCookieSlime. You can go download it. You'll need Slime Fun, and there is also a I think it's CS Core Lib. I think that's what it's called. That's the core that runs all of mrCookieSlime's plugins. He has a core plugin that does that. And then you'll need Slime Fun for a lot of his. He has all sorts of add-ons for Slime Fun that just adds them all into here, and he has a Slime Fun guide, and so you don't need a wiki or anything. Just go in here and learn how to craft them all. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later.